around to say hello. One-on-one, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you, it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
Suhel Seth, allow me to ask you this question.
Allow me to
Are we in a situation where everything is sorted out? Certainly not. Are there miles to go before we sleep? Of course. Many things that India still has to achieve. Is there total equality? Is everybody enjoying the fruits of growth? Certainly not. There are gaps that have to be filled, and those are gaps that we have to work on. It's work in progress. Having said that, I just want to ask you, as a citizen, as somebody who looks at corporate India, as somebody who looks at the economy, do you believe in the model that Narendra Modi has to offer, or do you believe in the model that whatever Narendra Modi is doing is wrong? We don't have a model. Our model is a model of potholes. Our model is a model of trying to take money from temples to run the economy. Our model is a model of an united opposition where the opposition is not united. 48 hours, probably less than that, 36 hours left for the first round of nominations in Bihar to get over. There is not even a seat-sharing arrangement that has been announced so far. What is the comparison between the two sides? Can you please give us your thoughts?
So, Navika, I'm unable to understand how much hatred and bitterness do people have for Narendra Modi, and they're entitled to have that. Why do you always allow that to spill over onto India and therefore Indians? Why do you disbrand India when you don't need to? Why can't you see the good? Why can't you see the glass half full? Why is it that in every solution you assiduously find a problem? You know, Ashwani made some important points, but look at, if I was listening to Ashwani, not knowing Ashwani, you know, as the spokesperson, I would say, look at this man. He has a count of all the potholes in various states, but not of the investment. And I'm sure he has the investment count. But what is it that you say? And let me tell you one thing, Navika. You may hate Narendra Modi's ideology, his politics, BJP, whatever. Ask people who are in business. Don't ask the politicians. The politicians will always fight to serve their own purpose, no matter which party they belong to. If it's the BJP, the Congress, Aam Aadmi, Samajwadi, they are in it for power. The people are in it for progress. Understand the aspirations of the people, and that is qua progress. When an Apple, when a Microsoft, when a Google comes here, they don't employ people from Fiji or from Guatemala. They employ people from India. They employ Indians. They make Indian families come to a life of provision, of dignity, of decency. That's what we should celebrate. You know, every time I'm hearing this nonsense, Ambani, Adani, actually there are millions of Indians who are doing brilliantly well, but you don't want to name them because A, you don't know, and B, you can't. My point is, there is enough to celebrate as far as India's economic progress is concerned. You talk about a dead economy. The only thing dead are brain cells in the people who believe we are a dead economy. The only thing dead is our ability to see beyond our nose. The only thing dead in India is, amongst a few people, the magnanimity and the grace to give credit where it's due. There will never be a perfect India. There is no perfect country. America is going through its own ravages. Europe is going through its own ravages. Latin America is going through its own ravages. Africa is burning. There is never a perfect storm. But can we aspire? Can we inspire? Can we emulate? The answer is yes. Because we are Indians. We are a civilizational legacy. We are not a republic of nexuses. We are not a recent country. My point to Ashwani, to everyone, 1 minute, I didn't interrupt you. You know, keep quiet until people finish. Have the decency to take part in a debate by allowing someone else to finish. I didn't interrupt you. That's the other problem, Navika. We have lost all sense of debate civility. So I will end, because Ashwani is in a rush to say something. I will end by saying, I detest all political parties. But I will give credit where it is due. let me tell you, when governments, whether they belong to the Congress or the BJP, perform, we must salute them. I said when Rahul Gandhi did the Bharat Jodo Yatra that it was a remarkable step. We give credit where it's due. There are Congress chief ministers who've done remarkably well. I will doff my hat for the rest of my life to Dr. Manmohan Singh and how brilliantly he led the economic environment of our country. I think Narasimha Rao of the Congress paved the way for India's economic liberalization. No taking it away from them.
Absolutely.